Hi, this is Zach here with the US Chartbreakers here at Zach's Traders Cafe. Starting off with the S&P as usual, and interesting session yesterday in the sense that we broke down below the neckline support for this market, post-June neckline support 43.30, low near 4300, managed to close back above 43.30, so that's a positive sign. It might suggest that we're going to fill that gap down that we had last week up towards 4400, even if this market then tries to roll over again. On the downside, below 43.30 is the risk of the 200-day moving average around 41.90 as a worst-case scenario. But we need an end-of-day close back about 4,400 to reverse the recent breakdown from the end of July. On to the stocks, and a decent chart to start off with here. Coming in the form of American Coastal, a nice rising trend channel there from March. Sideways consolidation over the course of August into September, and that suggests there's a new leg up towards the top of that March trend channel, $12.60, and that could be hit as soon as the end of next month. Ideally, we stay above the $7.50 area, which was roughly yesterday's support. Moving along to another stock which is on the front foot, and here we've got Alpha Teknova. The reason for the excitement here is we had an unfilled gap to the upside last week, and we managed to consolidate that, breaking a line of resistance there from July as well, around the $2.10 mark, above $2.10, looking for at least the 50-day line at $2.50 plus, and then maybe by the end of next month as high as $3.75 at the top of that falling trend channel from the end of May. Next up is a new name to this selection here, and here we've got the longest of falling wedges. Just breaking that now around the $3.10 level, above that looking for the 50-day line, initially $3.80 and then up to $6. Maybe as soon as the end of next month if we get a decent snap back for the shares after an extended, consistent run down since March. Stock which I covered I think last week, and it's back again, is Bluejay Diagnostics. Unfilled bear trap gap reversal, unfilled gap to the upside, and holding above the top of that gap, $4.20, above $4.20, looking for at least the 50-day moving average at $6, and then up to as high as $8 plus by the end of next month, which would take the shares back above the 200-day moving average. Regular here on the Chartbreakers is check cap, and you can see why. We hit our first target here last week around $4.50, above $4.50, looking for $5.50. As soon as the end of next month, hopefully a bit sooner than that, given the current strong move that we are seeing to the upside. New name next, which is Context Logic, and here another possibility of a falling wedge reversal, so breaking out of that wedge which has been in place since the beginning of last month, quite dramatically there, and the breakout level around $4.30, up to $6, the target here at the top of that August triangle. While we remain above 430, we can see that target by the end of next month. A nice progression on the next stock, which is coming up here, and it takes the form of China Green. Here we've had the unfilled gaps to the upside, supposed to be gapped down as well last week, but overall a positive look here above the $1.90 area, and if we can get through the 50-day moving average at $2.50, we could be up to $3.50 by the end of next month, which is the top of a post-July broadening triangle for the shares. Stock also in good form at the moment is coming up, and I suppose it's also in the right type of area of the market. Falling wedge breakout here for Jet.AI, and that's been in place since the beginning of last month, breaking the line of resistance there around $2.60, and above that looking for the top of that broadening triangle again from last month as high as $4.50 by the end of next month, and we're back by bullish divergence there, so lower lows for September, but higher RSI trace, which normally drives momentum in a good way. LifeMD is the next contender, and here it's been looking good for quite some time. The current position is that we've got a rising trend channel there from the start of the year. That's currently based at the 50-day moving average around $4.20. Above that, we're looking for as high as $7 by the end of next month, after what's been an extended consolidation and a positive one above rising 50 and 200-day moving averages. We've got the last three now, and a reasonable rebound for the Glimpse Group here, breaking a falling wedge which has been in place since the end of May. We'd like to see the shares clear that 50-day line around $3.30, and above that looking for up to $3.80 over the next 2 to 3 weeks, hopefully much higher than that, but at least the 200-day line, a decent initial target for that situation. Glowing chart coming up next, and here you can see that Tech is going great guns at the moment, a great week, and hitting our initial target there around $7.85. Above that, we're looking for $9 plus by the end of next month at a resistance line projection from the end of June. But good to see the shares delivering on the upside promise. Finishing off today with Williams Sonoma, and here another nice breakout situation. Unfull gap to the upside through resistance, which is always a good sign. $146, the level broken there, and above that we're looking for as high as $180 rather by the end of next month. Some resistance from around the latter part of last year in the $155 area, but hopefully, given that we've cleared that, we should have a reasonably straight run on Williams. That's it from me today. More updates tomorrow.